Well, if you thought how I changed the Frieza saga was something, oh, wait till you hear this wild ride. Hey guys, DB Right here, and today I am back with yet another What If, continuing Fasha Week with What If Fasha Survived Part 6. And pretty much continuing right where we left off with the aftermath of Fasha and Fasha finally getting her revenge for the entire Saiyan race, taking out both Frieza and King Cold, and more or less the entire Dragon team, finally being able to pack up their bags, get on board the Capsule Corp spaceship and start heading home, along with their the other guys, Raditz, Nappa, and Vegeta. And, well, things have seemed to have settled down somewhat, and they more or less have come home, settling into a life of peace, while Fasha is still flying the cosmos on her way back after flying off and dealing with King Cold. And well, on her way home, she kind of got hit by an unexpected cosmic radiation storm in space, which sent her spacepod off trajectory, and she ended up crashing on the planet Yardrat, and finally getting a little rest and being healed by the Yardratians. Fasha was more or less able to learn the abilities instant transmission as well as the Yardrat's ability of healing. After all, there's no rush to head back to Earth. And well, meanwhile, things back on Earth, it has been somewhat peaceful with the whole, nothing really happening at the moment. And Raditz actually deciding to marry Chi-Chi, and well, Nappa more or less pretty much retiring from the whole fighting thing and getting to work focusing on his other hobbies. He got into a hobby of gardening. After all, he used to take care of the Cybermen and help grow them. So yeah, why not? Why wouldn't Nappa get into gardening? And so, well, while that was going on, the only one who was pretty much having a problem with what was going on was Vegeta. Because, well, remember, Vegeta hasn't really gone through all that stuff that starts beginning to change his character from a complete pure evil Saiyan to the nice guy he is, say, or the nicer-ish guy who he is at this point in the story. No, he is still pretty much the evil Saiyan he's always been, and pretty much can't stand the fact that the entire Sun family is now stronger than he is. And quite frankly, he is causing problems and beginning to get on everybody else's nerves, including Nappa, surprisingly. Nappa being his subordinate. Nappa just doesn't really want to have anything to do with fighting anymore. He had his he did his thing. He had his battle with the Ginyu Force. They assisted in the whole downfall of Frieza. Nappa pretty much wants this over and done with, and it's even to the point really that not even Bulma can really stand him. And so Vegeta just pretty much scoffs and runs off on his own, and he's more or less doing his own thing. No one really knows what Vegeta is up to. He's just, I don't know, somewhere. I guess you could say he's kind of doing the Piccolo thing, hanging out in wastelands and places like that. He doesn't really want anything to do with any of them. He's basically being a spoiled child. He's been a naughty little monkey. He's never been told no before. Naughty Vegeta. Naughty. And well, suddenly, everyone senses this huge power level heading towards the planet, just all of a sudden. And, well, to answer your question, it's not King Cold, and it's not Frieza, they're both dead. No, it is Cooler, who has tracked the Dragon team and the Saiyans here, and he is looking for revenge for his brother and father. After all, they fell by hands of Saiyans. You know, they fell in disgrace. We gotta wipe this shame from the cold race once and for all. And well, with mostly everyone assembled, except with the exception of Vegeta, because like I said, Vegeta wants nothing to do with anyone else. He's not even bothering with this Cooler, whatever. Well, they are suddenly... Well, Cooler and his men are suddenly attacked by this other individual who looks exactly like Goku, except he's got a metal arm and a scar running down the right side of his face. Now, is it Goku? Actually, no. And we're going to find out who he is in a second. And he pretty much takes down Cooler's men and then takes down Cooler almost in a similar fashion to how Future Trunks more or less takes down King Cold. And well, it's yeah, it is a bit of a battle, but really not that much. Cooler is lucky to get like 1 or 2 hits in on this this veteran Saiyan, who is then powered up to Super Saiyan and just pretty much finishes him off in his 5th form. Everyone shocked and surprised by this power, and he just sort of mentions that Fasha will be landing here within the next few hours. And well, with that, 3 hours come and go, and he's exactly right, and he decides to talk to Fasha alone, and this is where he reveals who he is, where he came from, and everything else. And tells him that his name is Bardock, and that he is their future son, their 2nd child. I know, crazy, right? And the way he talks and behaves, his mannerisms are very similar to the original Bardock. So I thought that was a little cool something I could throw in there for you guys to enjoy. And well, he warns them, of course, about the threat of these oncoming androids that are going to be showing up in the next few years, essentially to kill everybody. However, there's a huge difference. It's not just 2 androids. He tells them there are 3 androids. 3. Android 17 and 18, and the 3rd one, he doesn't know the identity of the 3rd one, but he does know that it's someone that they all know. The 3rd android is someone from their past, someone that they know now. That's all he knows. He doesn't know a name or anything like that. It's someone they once knew. And well, with that, Bardock hands Fasha the heart virus medicine that's gonna save her husband, Goku, who's going to catch the lethal heart virus. And well, he more or less takes his leave, and the Dragon team have 3 years to get ready for this threat. And well, it's quite a doozy with mind you, they are getting quite the significant power up. You got Nappa, Raditz, Goku, Piccolo, like the entire, pretty much all the Saiyans banding together and training together. And you know, you got Piccolo joining in for the fun as well. And yeah, Chi-Chi's gonna be having a lot of dishes for a while, I think. After all, she's married to Raditz. Goku and Fasha just live next door. And not only that, yeah, you got Nappa there as well. And, of course, Chi-Chi and Raditz's own little daughter, Chira, who's also a pretty big eater in her own right. Mind you, she's only like 1 or 2 at the moment. And, well, yeah, Chi-Chi's not running all the way to the grocery store every time they need a big meal, so she pipes up one day and makes them all get their driver's licenses, or you can feed yourselves! And, well, you don't need to tell a Saiyan twice when it comes to food. And well, could you imagine a Mario Kart game with a bunch of Saiyans behind the wheel? Yeah, that's pretty much what it looks like when they're going for their driving test. The only one who actually passes is Fasha. She's very used to riding around vehicles like that, because she used to do a lot of flying with the spaceships back when she was part of Bardock's crew. So she was able to catch on how the mechanics work lickety-split pretty easily. And well, with that, so with that, she's actually happy driving Chi-Chi around and doing the groceries, helping her for grocery shopping, and it's time for them to have, you know, that nice girl talk and gossiping about their husbands and everything. They kind of like that. Even though Fasha's a Saiyan, but she more or less does enjoy the whole Earth custom of gossip. And well, with that, the 3 years come and go, and Goku as well as Gohan have more or less hit the Super Saiyan barrier themselves, and they have all assembled on top of the mountain, South City, and well, awaiting these androids. And this is where Yajirobe shows up, gives them the sensor beams like he normally does, and yep, Bulma has arrived there too. But, big difference here, there is no baby Trunks. Vegeta has not came back. No one was able to get in touch with him. And, quite frankly, they are sort of, more or less, worried. You know, no one's heard or anything from him. It's like he just simply disappeared. And, well, needless to say, suddenly there are explosions happening down below in the city, and so they, descend down towards the city, and they do find Android 17 and 18, yes, not 19 and 20 this time, and the third android. And everyone is surprised when they find out who the third android is. Android V. V for Vegeta. And well, needless to say, everyone is just shocked by this. Vegeta, what have you done? What's happened to you? Vegeta more or less just says nothing and just straight up attacks. And well, I actually think that's actually where we're going to leave things for right now. So yeah, I know, a little bit of a quicker what if here. I'm still writing parts of this story out, and I think this is actually a pretty good cliffhanger. So what did you guys think? Did you enjoy this part, this quick addition to this what if? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next time. Personally, I think it's pretty cool, and I'll be back again next time to fill you in just how we got an android Vegeta. Alright, see you later, and I'll be back again next time.